Hey there, beloved saints. Let me check the volume levels on this real quick. Okay, so I will not take credit for this. I actually heard this from another preacher, so I'm just sharing it with you. There is a famous painting in the Louvre in Paris, and I'm going to put it here on the screen so you can see it. As you'll see, it is the devil playing a game of chess with a man. And he seems pretty stressed out. He's like, oh, see him there on the right hand side? And the devil's kind of grinning, like, move. So clearly, the devil is happy with this last move he's made. And the painting is called Checkmate. And uh, this is interesting. So if you don't know chess, I'm going to give you what the meaning of checkmate is. It is when a king is attacked. So you have like kings, queens, rooks, pawns, knights, and each one can move a certain way. Like some can only go this way, others can go backwards, forwards, others can go up one and two over, or two up and one over. It just depends on the piece. And this particular move is called checkmate, and it's usually meaning the end of a game because it means there's no legal moves you can make and your king is going to be taken. So you're trying to protect your king at all costs, okay? So when a king is attacked, it's called check. A checkmate occurs when the king is placed in check and has no legal moves in which to escape. When a checkmate happens, the game ends immediately, and the player who has delivered the checkmate is considered the winner. Okay, so technically, a move could be made, except nope, you can't because the king cannot escape this. So you'd have to say, I have no moves, and then the next move of the opponent would to check your king. You're gonna lose. So if you have checkmate, it means that person that is called checkmate has put you in a position to where the king can't get out of it. So it's done. It's over. You're just not formally going ahead and knocking it off the board because there's no point. There's no move. Okay? Now, I want to tell you this because there was a group that was taking a trip to the Louvre. And, my son has this kind of thinking. He thinks very deeply about things. And he thinks a little differently than like the average person. And sometimes that's a benefit and sometimes it's not. But really brilliant chess players often see things the majority of us don't see. Okay? So this is the world champion. Okay? This group are the best chess players in the world. And so as they're walking through the museum and looking at these pictures, this guy stops and he notices it's a chessboard. And if you look at it, you'll see it. It looks like there's like angels or something on the board as well. They're playing with them. And he's just staring. And the rest of the class moves on. And they go on for a while and realize he's not with them. And it's probably 20, 30 minutes later. They come back. He's still looking at it. The same painting. And he says, this has got to change. So what do you mean? So, well, we're the group I'm with. We're like the world champions of chess. I'm currently the world champion chess player. And this painting is called Checkmate. And is that supposed to be the devil? And they're like, yeah. And he goes, and who's this? He goes, just a man, just a guy. Okay. So let me apply this to us, okay? The devil may make you feel like he's got you in checkmate, okay? He's made a move and you don't see how you're going to live past it. And this is where a lot of people give up on life, okay? I don't see a way out. I can't deal with the consequences of this, or it's just not worth it, right? But let me tell you, to remember, we as Christians, we walk by faith, not by what? Not by sight. People think that the devil and the Lord are on the same playing field. It's an even fight. It was never an even fight. He is a created being. Our Lord is omnipresent. He created him. He steps outside of time. He's outside of time and space. He already knows what he's going to do before he does it. It's not possible. He has already won. When the Lord writes about future events to us, he writes them in past tense before they happen. That's how sure the event is. Jesus said, "You've overcome because I have overcome the world." He's already overcome it. Now, we don't experience the fullness of that yet, but it's a done deal. So let me tell you what's happening here. Once he understood the picture, he says, well, the artist needs to he didn't see something, because we need to change the name of this painting or something, because there's something he didn't see. And he said, what do you mean? He goes, it's obviously checkmate. He goes, no, the devil thinks he's got him in checkmate. The man is giving up because he thinks he's in checkmate. But if you look carefully and he shows him, the king has one more move left. Woo! The king always has one more move. Okay? Don't ever think the enemy has you cornered to where God can't get you out of it. Like he's just, checkmate, gotcha. No way. No way. And my heart sank. It's like, he didn't see this. The artist didn't see it. The man doesn't see it. The devil even doesn't see it. No wonder he's arrogant and puffed up. But the king does have one more move left. See, God sees it. God knows. He's not despairing. He's not like, he laughs at their pride, at their arrogance. Don't ever look at sight and think that's really your circumstance and it's never going to change. Because the one thing you can count on is change. But our God, he always has. The king always has one more move left. He's never out of moves, people. I hope this blessed you. And I'm going to do a video, much needed, to describe our permanent positional sanctification that has nothing to do with us. And unfortunately, the word sanctify, sanctifying, or sanctified is used to describe maturity as well, which can be confusing. But I'm going to divide that because I had to remove the ones I did because someone asked me to, and they were trying to keep their privacy. And so I respected that and took it down because their voice was on it. So I will be redoing that. You can look for that today. I will be gone all day tomorrow. I'm going out of town to take my son to see a band he really likes. And it's up near DC, so we'll be gone for the whole day and the evening. Okay, you guys? All right. God bless you. Bye.